The world of prompt engineering as we know it is coming to an end. Yes, prompting is on the verge of dying. Let's be real. Raw intelligence is overrated. And I'm not talking about having the answers anymore. It's about asking the right questions. Now, we've all heard of prompt engineering. Well, Sam Altman says it won't even exist in 2026. Why? Because the real skill isn't typing magic words in a box, but rather knowing what to ask and how to ask. Most people still instruct GPT. For example, they say something like, write me a cold email for a SaaS founder raising money. And they wonder why the output feels so generic. Now, the optimal way to prompt GPT, I want to write a cold email to SaaS investors. Can you create the best prompt for me? One that will get GPT to write a persuasive, concise email with a killer subject line, clear CTA, and tailored for busy VCs, and let it come back with a clean, structured prompt to hit the outcome. That becomes the difference between this output and this output. This is why, as an AI startup founder, we got to go to where the puck is going and build it in the product. We've all seen it. The most successful visionaries don't build for today, but rather for what's to come tomorrow. Right now, when you come to AssignX and ask our platform to build an agent, we take that generic entry and rewrap it within our underlying system prompt to push out exactly what you're really asking for. Now, from a user perspective, that becomes natural conversation, not prompt engineering. And let's be honest, no one is really teaching prompting, right? Documents are bloated with benchmarks, not practical guides. I spent the last 6 hours digging through GPT-5's best practices, and I broke them into simple frameworks, so you don't have to. Here's the hard truth. Prompting was never a career. It was a phase, a temporary skill gap while the tech caught up. And now the gap is almost closed. You won't need magic words in your prompts. You'll need clarity of questions. So you've got two choices. Well, actually, just one. Because prompt engineering is already being optimized. The new skill isn't prompting. It's orchestrating the right questions. And if you're still stuck writing clever prompts, or worse, not building product with this in mind, I'm sorry to say, but you're already behind. So listen, I pulled together my best 10 prompts that I personally use. One you can apply across sales, marketing, ops, and even product. Think of it as a starter kit for orchestrating, not just prompting. If you want it, drop the word prompt in the comments and I'll send it to you.